Hey Bougie click. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects countless individuals and relationships, the dangerous consequences of unfaithful men. Infidelity is more than just a personal betrayal, it has far-reaching impacts that can jeopardize the well-being of women, both physically and emotionally. We'll explore how cheating not only shatters trust but can expose partners to health risks, emotional manipulation, and even societal repercussions. From the physical dangers that arise from jealousy and conflict to the emotional scars that can linger for years, we'll uncover how infidelity perpetuates toxic dynamics and undermines the foundation of healthy relationships. Join us as we unravel these complexities, shedding light on the importance of fidelity, respect, and equality in modern partnerships. Let's get started.
I'ma make you a fan.
The dangerous consequences of unfaithful men in relationships. Infidelity is a profound betrayal that can lead to far-reaching consequences, particularly for women. When men engage in cheating, they not only shatter the trust that forms the foundation of a romantic relationship, but they also expose their partners to a range of perilous situations. The implications of such actions extend beyond individual heartbreak. They can result in significant physical, emotional, and societal repercussions. Physically, unfaithful men may engage in risky behaviors that can jeopardize their partner's health. This includes potential exposure to sexually transmitted infections, STIs, which can have serious health implications for women. The emotional toll is equally devastating. The aftermath of infidelity often leads to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and depression in betrayed partners. Women may wrestle with self-doubt and a diminished sense of self-worth, as the betrayal can feel like a personal failure rather than a reflection of their partner's choices. On a broader societal level, infidelity can perpetuate harmful gender norms and reinforce toxic masculinity, where men feel entitled to engage in such behaviors without considering the emotional fallout for their partners. This can lead to a culture that normalizes betrayal and diminishes the value of commitment within relationships. The ripple effects of infidelity can also impact families and communities, leading to instability in familial structures and fostering environments where trust is undermined. Through this exploration, it becomes clear that the actions of unfaithful men are not merely personal failings, they are actions with profound implications that can endanger women's physical and emotional well-being, while also contributing to broader societal issues. Understanding these impacts is crucial for addressing the complexities of infidelity and its consequences in our relationships and communities. Physical harm and violence. One of the most immediate dangers posed by unfaithful men is the potential for physical harm. This threat extends beyond the personal relationships involved, as unfaithfulness can create a volatile atmosphere rife with tension and conflict. Women are often physically harmed by other women over men, highlighting the destructive cycle of jealousy that infidelity ignites. Whether it's the other woman confronting the wife or girlfriend in a fit of rage or the distressed partner seeking retribution against the rival, the fallout from a man's betrayal can lead to violent encounters. This violence is not merely a spontaneous reaction, it is a manifestation of deep-seated emotions such as jealousy, betrayal, and anger that infidelity can provoke. The emotional turmoil experienced by the women involved often culminates in dangerous confrontations, where the stakes are not just emotional but can escalate to physical altercations. Furthermore, this cycle of violence can have lasting effects on the victims, leading to emotional trauma and a pervasive sense of mistrust in future relationships. In essence, the repercussions of a man's infidelity can ripple through the lives of those involved, causing physical harm and emotional distress that can linger long after the initial act of betrayal. Emotional manipulation and jealousy. Men who cheat often engage in a complex web of emotional manipulation that profoundly affects the women involved. By fostering feelings of jealousy and competition, they not only undermine the trust between partners but also create a toxic environment where rivalry thrives. This tactic of pitting women against each other serves to reinforce the man's control and power in the relationship. As women vie for his attention and affection, they become trapped in a cycle of comparison, measuring their worth against one another. This dynamic can lead to intense feelings of insecurity and inadequacy, as one woman may feel she must constantly prove herself to be more desirable than the other. The emotional toll on women caught in this situation can be devastating. The anxiety stemming from constant worry about infidelity and competition can lead to chronic stress, which might manifest in physical symptoms as well as psychological ones. Depression can set in as these women grapple with feelings of betrayal and unworthiness, struggling to understand why they are being treated as pawns in a game of emotional chess. Over time, their self-esteem can erode, leaving them questioning their value not just in the relationship, but in their lives as a whole. This manipulation not only affects their mental health but can also have long-lasting effects on their future relationships, making it difficult to trust again and leading to a cycle of emotional turmoil that can be hard to escape. Societal implications and gender dynamics. Infidelity also has broader societal implications, particularly in terms of gender dynamics. Historically, when men fought over women, women were seen as the prize, a reflection of the patriarchal values that permeated many cultures. This perspective not only objectified women but also established a hierarchy in which men wielded power over women, often dictating the terms of relationships and societal expectations. However, in modern times, this dynamic has shifted, with women increasingly asserting their agency and engaging in competition over men, thereby challenging traditional norms. This shift has contributed to the perpetuation of gender wars and prompted critical discussions about equality, such as the ongoing 50-50 debate regarding shared responsibilities in relationships, workplaces, and family dynamics. As women strive for equality and recognition as equals rather than mere prizes, the notion of men as the ultimate catch continues to reinforce existing power imbalances. This perception allows men to maintain a position of privilege, which can inadvertently perpetuate patriarchal structures that favor male dominance. Furthermore, the competition among women for male attention can foster a culture of rivalry rather than solidarity, undermining the progress toward gender equality. The consequences are profound. As long as men are viewed as the prize, the societal frameworks that dictate acceptable behaviors and roles within relationships remain skewed. This ongoing struggle reflects deeper issues related to self-worth, identity, and the value placed on individuals, prompting a need for a reevaluation of how we perceive love, partnership, and the very nature of attraction in a modern context. Recognizing these complex dynamics is essential for fostering healthier relationships and advancing the discourse on gender equality in contemporary society. Conclusion. Unfaithful men pose a significant danger to women, both physically and emotionally. Their actions can lead not only to violence and emotional manipulation but also to a cycle of mistrust that can permeate relationships beyond their own. The betrayal of trust inherent in infidelity can leave deep emotional scars, affecting a woman's self-esteem and mental health. Furthermore, such behavior often reinforces toxic gender dynamics where men feel entitled to engage in deceitful actions without considering the consequences for their partners. This entitlement can manifest in various forms of manipulation, from gaslighting to intimidation, leaving women feeling powerless and vulnerable. Addressing the issue of infidelity is not merely about condemning the actions of unfaithful partners, it requires a broader societal shift towards fostering equality and respect within all relationships. This shift involves not only holding individuals accountable for their actions but also encouraging a cultural dialogue about fidelity, commitment, and mutual respect. Education on healthy relationships must be prioritized, emphasizing the importance of open communication and emotional integrity. Only through collective efforts to challenge and change the narrative around masculinity and fidelity can we hope to mitigate the dangers posed by unfaithful men. In doing so, we can work towards creating a safer, more equitable world for women, where they are free from the threat of betrayal and the emotional turmoil that often accompanies it. Such progress requires the commitment of individuals, communities, and institutions to promote values of honesty, respect, and equality in all interpersonal relationships. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into the dangerous consequences of unfaithful men in relationships. We've uncovered how infidelity can lead to physical harm, emotional manipulation, and societal implications that perpetuate toxic dynamics. It's crucial to recognize that these issues don't just affect individual relationships, they resonate throughout our communities and influence our collective understanding of love and trust. If you found this discussion enlightening, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that challenges norms and promotes healthier relationships. We encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. How have you seen infidelity impact those around you? Let's keep this conversation going and work together towards a future where trust and respect are at the forefront of our connections. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. What do you think? Are unfaithful men dangerous? Let me know in the comments section. Stay bougie. Follow and support me. All links in bio. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check description for more info. New episodes every day.